I was. I didn't think it will come that good because I never thought about, because I know a lot of movies and everything. So taking a biopic, it'll how it comes little bit don't know, right? Because I have seen a lot of biopics. But my reaction was, first was I was very happy that way it came, and also in that, so the memories that I could go through and see in the when a younger days, because those are memories that it will remain in your rest of your life. So actually seeing this footage, that memories, you can see you are living in the present. So that kind of a feeling I got when I saw first, because that's what. So I would like to give a credit to the director, because when you're getting that small boy who acted is acted really well, and he has presented himself like I was in young at the time. So that is big. I would say big thank you to the director. And then I watched my when I was younger ones, like 18 and 17 and everything. Similar reaction from Madhu, like he acted, and the action that he bowling action that looks similar, right? Because it's not easy to get this unorthodox action, because to anybody to emulate is very hard. So these are the things that I saw. It was very, very pleasing to see that actually what I been lived, I can see in the picture. That's what I was surprised also to see like that, because I need never imagine about it.
One thing you loved about his performance in the film.
Sorry?
One thing you loved most about his performance in the film.
See, I like the most things, the last performance, that when the end of the movie, that that tears and everything, and come the emotions, getting it, it's unbelievable to actor to do that. It is a true emotions, looks like when I felt it. Like, you are leaving cricket, finishing, no more, we're going to bowl a ball for test cricket. That's you are decided in your life, and then it's end. And even though it is a fairy tale end, because what I never thought about achieving the 800, so I got it that. Still, it felt that you're not going to bowl, that you're going to miss that moment. So that moment was something special, I would think. As an actor, he has nailed it really well.
Okay. Any questions from the media?
Actually, sorry, what you said? Geo Cinema? No, no, the Geo Cinema didn't do the movie. We get the movie train is the production, and we thought Geo is the right platform in India to give it, because it is giving free to the public, and they got nearly 30 crore people viewers in their platform. So it reaches every corner of India. So whoever the people who couldn't afford sometimes, and on a theaters, when you go in theaters, it shows only 14 days, because there are many movies coming to that. And also you won't get the best theaters and best timings and everything, because there are large actors who present movies. Their movies will come before ours. So we've been given a small slot. In that slot, I don't think many people even like the movie. If you see the reviews, one of the best reviews this movie has got. But we would like to see, like, a lot of people to see this. So in theater, that it did well, but we were not satisfied. This movie should see by whole world, and especially in India, the cricket lovers who want to see this. So Geo was the right platform to give it. So first time when I spoke to them, and also I introduced the producers to them, and both parties are keen, and also it is, I would say, thank you to Geo that they are releasing on December 2nd, because something special, because giving free, because normally not many platforms give you free, so this can be free, so everyone will have to watch this. See, that was a coincidence. It is in a production house, didn't come at all. So in 2018, so I had got a foundation of goodness called Foundation. We do a lot of work there. So for the foundation, Venkat Prabhu, director who from Tamil Nadu, at the time Sripati was assistant to him, so many movies, and few other people came to what we can do for Sri Lankan people who are after the war, but we can help. And they thought the Foundation of Goodness is the right place to go and help the people. So they came to the foundation, and they saw my pictures and everything is there, and then they asked, they found out that I am also a member of that foundation. So Venkat Prabhu is from, my wife is from Chennai, so childhood friend is Venkat Prabhu. So then he said, I know his wife and want to meet us. So then my manager, who's the foundation head, so he also found a member. So he took it to my house. So they came. So we have a chat. Then only suddenly Venkat Prabhu asked whether he want to do a biopic of mine, because he has done this movie called Chennai 28. That's a gully cricket. So, you know, because that was very famous. So he loves cricket, even Sripati, everybody. So I was little reluctant to do, because I know my life, right? Everyone knows my life, like, you know, very wonderful and everything. It's good, and taking records and see only my performance and everything. And they think everything it happens happily. It is not. My life is all about controversial, more controversial than any other cricketer's life I had. Even in cricket field, even in personal life, right? So I thought at the time, I have gone through. It's all finished. Why want to reveal again? So I was not, we go through again. I know it will come again. It will, see, past will come. Anyway, people will start talking again, and it will come more controversial. So then my manager said, convinced me to do this movie, because this production, these people will give something to the foundation. So I said fine, and I did it. So they didn't expect this film has come. So then I gave it to them. So that's what happened. And then, you know, the next 5 years it took to release it. And in these 5 years, naturally we have problems, like, you know, we had, when this movie is shot, COVID was there. That period we couldn't do anything. And then when this movie was, in the end, started shooting, financial crisis in Sri Lanka. So that was there. And, you know, my own controversial Vijay Sethupathi and this Tamil Nadu, that also had a big part to play. So in the end, somehow with these all odds, how I achieved in my life, same way this movie also released it. So that's what I have to say. So it was not intention to, okay to say to the movie, but certain reasons made me to say okay. Yeah, I did a premiere in Sri Lanka in Sri Lankan language. So I invited all the cricketers who played. So most of them, some are living in Australia, England and everywhere, they could come. Who were living, they were pleased and they were happy. So they had a good comment to say. So they were happy, because we did a launched it in, I think, August, October 6th. They all, not October 6th, yeah, October 6th only we premiered in Sri Lanka.
Can you name some of the players who watched the film?
I invited everyone who played with me. Yeah. Yeah, everyone. Arjuna was there, Aravinda was there, Roshan was there. Everyone was there in the premiere. Huh? Jai Surya was there. Huh? Ranathan, yeah, he was the main, no? So he's the one who supported me a lot. So he invited, he promoted also in Sri Lanka. So he came to the press conference and promoted also. So I think all the players were there. Unfortunately, some players were at the time they were touring, like coaches as well like that. Some players are living in England and Australia, not in abroad. So I think maybe about 40, 50, 60 players would have presented at the time. It's a movie, end of the day, you won't have perfection, no, like a sport. So it is like giving the glimpse to the public. This is what going to happen, and you can't perfect everything the cricketing says. It's a story that what the director is trying to tell about me, what is going to inspired by my life to the people. That's all they're going to put in the screen. So the perfection won't happen because everyone will try to say, okay, this is not according to the live. It will be not a movie, so it will be live. So I think perfection very difficult to get it in the movie.
I
See, Vijay Sethupathi is one of the very popular actors, so we can't undermine him as well because he's been not acted as most as what Vijay Sethupathi has done in South and everybody. So definitely, I would say in theaters, people would have gone to Vijay Sethupathi's name, definitely. But still, we got good numbers in the theaters. But that definitely financially might have a bigger things. Commercially. So it is. So even for the producers and everybody, they didn't look at it as a very big commercially. They look at it as a good a film that people should know and people should understand how a sportsman, because outside you think everything goes very well, and inside how much he has to struggle to get that. So the people who understands and then they can implement that they are in their life not to play cricket or not to play any sport, even they want to be someone. There will be thrown so many obstacles to you in life. You have to overcome. How do you overcome? Some people shy away and they don't become a something. So some people somehow get over it and become something. So that is the story that they want to tell the world and give some thoughts to the human beings how you can also be someone. It is not impossible things. So that's what they try to tell. But definitely that's why they are pushing, they were given to Geo as a free to give that, because to people to see and watch and make sure happy. So it's a good production they are given to. But end of the day, they want to break even as well. So they will break even or they will make money, but we don't know. Numbers will come only end of everything. See, in this film, I never put my nose into, right? I gave the rights. Only I made sure that it has to be a true story. And I read the script a lot and make sure that if there is nothing like, true, I want to be as true as possible in my life. So those two only. Other than that, that is all his creations. Like, he has to write the script, and he has to make sure the actors what he wants in his mind. And but one thing he did is 2 years he has spent time with me, because writing the story, asking the questions, and so many things. Not only me, he has gone to my friends, whoever taught me cricket, everyone he has questioned. Then only you understand. My relatives, even people didn't like me, reporters. Some people, in life, like, sometimes they don't like me, also ask questions, and that's what happened. So like that only he has taken the story. So I think I have given the full freedom. My thing is only give the rights, not else, because they know how to make a movie. So I didn't interfere anything. Even Madhur's bowling action or anything, I didn't do anything. That is by Sripati and his bowling coach and himself put the effort, and they have done it.
I want to add to the previous question. You have so many Indian cricketer friends also. Anybody watched the film already? Spoke to you about the cinema?
Because Harbhajan and I invited a few, but only time permits. So Harbhajan and Shevag was in Mumbai when the premiere. They were with me, and definitely they enjoyed. And Harbhajan felt very emotional, because when this chucking episode of this, he also went through that. Nobody understand how difficult it was. He said, Murli, that I also went. No, I knew he also went through those things, but people think it's all easy. But inside, he also gone a tough way. So he got a little emotional on that time, and said, good that you showed this to the people. People will understand how people go through. So that is one thing he has mentioned. And other than that, Shivag enjoyed it. So many other people would have watched it, but I didn't ask anything, because in their own leisure time. Because definitely people will watch now because of the Geo, and definitely everyone will have the app. So definitely they will watch this movie as to see how it is.
So what is the toughest consequences which you faced so far, whether it is on field or off?
See, toughest is the, so many things. In family wise, I faced a lot. Because Sri Lanka, when we lived, it's not a easy life, because it's a civil war. Through that, how you want to live, it is a different method to live, because everything is not easy. You don't know what's going to happen to you next day. So like that. So that is one. And then when we called in cricket field in 95, that also very tough. And because of the teammates Arjuna, and then the teammates and whole country supported me throughout. That's why I can overcome through, because they didn't, at the time the war was very, very presented in Sri Lanka in 95. It was very much there in the civil war. So even I'm from minority community, so still all the people who didn't think about I'm from the minority community, but still they all supported. So because of this support only, I got overcome these things. Yeah, because see, anything in life, if a opposition or somebody putting restricting you, that means you as a unit. In a cricket team, 10 fingers are not same, okay? When a cricket team, 11 people are playing, so they have to do their job. There will be a lot of problems will be have players, because any team like that, right? So when these problems comes to one player and everyone is glued to there, then they are all problems forget away. And then they are into that, what they have to achieve, and how can you do. So always when a problem comes, everyone get together, and then something special can happen.
Sir, we are all know that Muralitharan is a cricketer, but now you are showing another face as a businessman, that too in Karnataka. Travel there is sort of
No, because my family from 1951 for myself, from the business family. So that blood runs in us also with me and my brothers. So when I started my business is when I was playing, because not now, because cricket was amateur. They are not first. If I ask, first match I played for Sri Lanka, a test match, for 5-day payment is 2,000 rupees. Right, right. That is the 2000 is value is there at the time, but not big, right? So playing for a test match. So you have to, the cricketers who those generation has to work. Some will work in an insurance company, some works in banks. So you get duty leave to go to and play, like, you know, properly you have to, it's an amateur game. So that's why I started in, it all went in 95, I would say. Mohan Dalmia got the first time ever TV rights to a World Cup, Wills World Cup sponsors and everything. Then only it became professional. So in those days, the cricket organization has to pay for the TV company, right, to telecast. After 95 only they have to pay the cricket. But these tables change. So that man's view, whatever said and done, that man done a great job for not only Indian cricket, it's a world cricket, because then only it became professional. So because of that, we didn't have, we have to earn something. So that's why I started small business like in 1997, 98. So that brings, and there is opportunities created in Karnataka. So it was very happy to do business in Karnataka because they welcomed me. And so I am doing something in Karnataka at the moment. So it is not new, but it's part and parcel of my life because I balanced both to very well, cricket and business together.
Sir, actually, could you explain what happened in 2009 Pakistan war, the terror incident?
See, it is a very difficult time because it is India is supposed to go that tour. So we were playing in Bangladesh, I think. You know, these all subcontinent Asian countries, like we are like brothers, like, you know, when you come to. So if India refused to go because of the security reasons and they pulled off, then see the revenue and the public, we all go for a six. So what they did is they asked Sri Lanka to come. So always they also helped us in 1996, if you can remember, before the World Cup start. It's a huge bomb went in Colombo, right? So West Indies refused to come, all teams refused to come. Then India and Pakistan together formed a joint team and came and played in Sri Lanka and showed that solidarity to Sri Lanka. There is no danger at all. You can play the sport. So they helped so many times us, India, Pakistan, everyone. So when they needed, we have to give a hand. So that's why our government and the cricket board sent us to Pakistan. So we didn't think that anything will happen because there is nothing. Sri Lanka and Pakistan, there is no any enemies or we are friendly countries. We never thought we'll be attacked. So that day it is happened because we thought we all did, because we were in the bus is like a sitting duck, right? Because they are firing at us, nobody to survive, because luckily the bus driver, somehow he had the courage to drive through and go. So that's why we survived, and I'm talking to you now. So it is the experience we can't tell by the voice. It's in the movie also, because it is very difficult, because the feeling that moment, it is, people thought it's 10, 20 minutes. No, it's only 3 minutes they were shooting at us. It is like millions of bullets coming to us, like, you know, it's shooting, right? So at the time, the feeling that nobody would have gone through. maybe in the borders in army people would have, or those guys would have gone through. We went, like we didn't have a weapon or anything to protect our, so we were like a sitting dark and we were hoping and praying that somebody will save us. So the bus driver saved us. Yeah, there is some shoot because you have to watch and see whether the exact term. So what is he has got, the director has got the view of other people and he has presented there.
From tomorrow, through Jio Cinema platform, people from audience from many states in India, from many languages can watch your story, can know your story. So, what are your thoughts now, today?
I think mostly from my experience watching this, I have seen young, especially younger people, like age 7 to 8, like that age doesn't have a span of time to watch a movie for 2.5 hours, because normally children likes only cartoons or comedy or so whatever. They can look it for hours and hours. But this movie I have seen in theaters also when I went to myself. The children over 7, 8, 9, 10, they didn't take a high of it. I don't know why, because what they are inspired, maybe my younger days of the story and then become something and everything. Even my daughter is 11 years, so she doesn't watch a movie full time. So when she watched this, she couldn't take a high of it, because I asked him after that, what do you think about it? And he said, it is amazing. She said, I couldn't watch any other movie, I could relate. Maybe, I thought maybe because of my daughter. No, I don't think, because many children, you can ask, many children are in that position. So that means it is something there for younger generation to look forward, and they can see this and they can inspired by this the story, that mainly the story, I think. No, I never said Indian government I'm not happy. Don't twist it, right? Twist the words. Just I said, when the Vijay Sethupathi, that problem came, so there was against in some political people in India, political, they didn't understand Sri Lankan's problem. That means what? They didn't understand. That means India, it is, don't twist the words, because it is not, they didn't understand the Sri Lankan problem. That's all. That means you have to take it. What they understand, you have to take it.
Okay. Last one question.
No, I can't elaborate it, because they didn't understand our problem. See, in your family problem you have, people won't understand, no? Like that, you have to be yourself in that family to understand. Outsiders understand in other countries' problem is sometimes they don't understand what's happening, because they were not there. So that's what I said, they didn't understand.
Okay. Last question.
Sir, now you are in Bangalore, that's why I'm asking this question.
Yeah.
Your memories with RCB, because you are also part of RCB.
Yeah, I was part of 3 years of RCB, so what do you want to know?
Say about Bangalore fans.
Oh, see, I think, I'm just saying, sorry? That is luck, right? So I was privileged to play for RCB because of Anil Kumble. So I was 3 years I played in Chennai. I was doing really happy days in Chennai. Then the auction system. You have right to stay in one team, right? That owners will take. Kochi took me, and they've been suspended. They've been suspended. Then I didn't know where to go. Then I came back to it. Then Anil called one day and asked, Murali, still you're fit? I was retired at the time, because I was almost 40 years, 38, 39 years, 38, 39 years. So always Anil asked, Murali, are you fit and are you ready to go before the auction? I said, yes, Anil, if I'm okay, I can still play. Then he put trust on me and he bought me the auction. And I had a great 3 seasons with RCB because with playing with Virat as a captain and Gale, and we had one of wonderful ABD, and we had a wonderful team in RCB. But unfortunately, we couldn't win, but we came closer, semi-finals, some semi-finals, but we couldn't win. But I would say about the fans is something unbelievable. RCB, not because I'm in Bangalore, I'm telling. I have seen fans in Chennai. That is very unbelievable. But Chennai, sometimes when they not do, they can say anything. But RCB fans, when they do well or do, but they will support the red, right? They've always been, even if you see the ground, you will see only red. So that kind of a fan following in RCB, I think good days will come. Wait for your good days. Always, it's too late, but still the good days will come because you got Virat still in your team. So definitely, before he retire, he will get a cup for you.
Okay.
No, because see, I was gone throughout my career about that. But only thing I please that ICC put rules and regulation. You can't call anybody in the ground. You have to report to the umpire, and umpire has to report to the match referee. Then you have 14 days to prove yourself. That rule came because of whatever happened to me. So I am pleased with that. That rule came. Future generation doesn't go what I went through. That's all I could say.
That was awesome answers. Thank you so much. Almost ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ.
ಪ್ರತಿಕ್ಷಣದ ಸುದ್ದಿಗಾಗಿ ಜೀ ಕನ್ನಡ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆ್ಯಪ್ ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಲೈವ್ ಟಿವಿ, ಲೇಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ಸ್, ಎಂಟರ್ಟೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್, ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಸುದ್ದಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಂಗೈಯಲ್ಲಿ.